In case I didn't say it earlier in this recording, not only because of the technical know-how involved, but you can see why not everybody does this for a living. There's an awful lot to it, and there's just an awful lot to it. This particular trade, again, we're at that 39.75 level. You know, to sit through this bit of compression here, this was not an easy trade. This was a very, very difficult trade. It's still not over yet, but it is pushing 39.75. Did push through that top trend line just a little bit, but still looking for it to print, as they say, for it to print 39.50. And if we see that tick of 39.50, we should see some fairly brisk movement. You know, hopefully very soon, because again, this trade's gone on far longer than I'd like to stay in a trade. Let's wait one more tick here, and it's showing an ask of 40, so it's probably going to tick up again here rather than down. But you know, I'd love to see it break 39.75 right here, and you know, if it does break 39.75, and if we see that 39.50, we could see, when it stalls this long in a position like this, and you keep seeing it, you know, propped up and not selling, it tends to use up all its buying fuel. Anyone who, you know, wanted to be a buyer, felt strongly about where it was going, is probably already a buyer. So once it starts dropping, there are just not a lot of people who are willing to, or who are able, and haven't already bought in, who want to buy in that position. So that's sometimes, you know, to the downside and to the upside. Why you see such severe moves sometimes is, you know, all the buying, or in the reverse, all the selling fuel. In the case of a rally, all the selling fuel gets used up, and there just aren't a lot of sellers left to step in. And that's sometimes why you see a you know, very quick run up, as well as a run down. But you know, here again, it backed off of that 39.75. So just, you know, trading in such a tight little range here. So it'll be again interesting to see it go.